to Renaissance Lawyer. You're joined by myself, Afshan, and Adi, who previously touched on the topic of the BRP card, the fact that it's going to expire in December. What do you do? You know, there's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of questions that have arisen from that, which we'd like to address in today's edition, so that you understand fully well what exactly it is that you're required to do and what, you know, action needs to be taken. So welcome, Adi.
Thank you, Afshan. I'm happy to be here. And like Afshan said, we aired the video that discusses the BRP, its expiry last week. And the purpose of this video is to continue that conversation, because we received a lot of comment and questions, you know, from the video we did last week, and we felt it won't be complete if we just end the conversation there without taking those video with you and answering the questions that you might have. So what's going to happen is Afshan will ask me those questions, because she and the team, they were able to get the questions, put the most recurring one together, and they're going to be asking me those questions, and I'll do my best, with the help of Afshan, of course, to see how well we can answer these questions.
So just to remind you, this is your channel, so you have to like and subscribe it. Any relevant information, obviously you're welcome to review. You can pose questions to us, and we'll be more than happy to address those questions. So you can reach out to us on a personal level directly, or you can, you know, message us these questions, and we will definitely address them on a weekly basis for you. So let's start with the first question then.
Good.
The first question is, how do I travel after December 2024? You know, people want to know what's going to happen, how is it to be done. So the first is, how will the Home Office check our status if this is all eVisa and everything's electronic and everything?
Oh, good. Good question. For people traveling to anywhere in Europe, America, by America I mean North America, Canada and the United States, and perhaps New Zealand, Australia, I'm not sure they're going to have any problem, because they are part of this eVisa portal system, and at the moment they get your name, or they get your eVisa number, or it could be your date of birth, you come up on the system very quickly, and then bingo, that's it. Your status is proved, you don't have any problem. But I think where the problem is going to happen is where people travel back home to Nigeria, to Ghana, to Kenya, or travel to Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, you know, where we're not fully integrated, you know, into this new eVisa system yet. That's where we're going to have a problem. Because then, how do you convince them that what you're showing them on your phone is genuine? You know, even if you got access, you say, oh yeah, this is it, you know, this is my eVisa. I mean, the people I know at the Nigerian border, for instance, will probably look at you and smile and say, are you kidding? You think this is going to fly? Where is your BRP? You know, something like that. And then you have to explain to them, oh no, this has been phased out and all and the rest of it. So, I mean, there'll be a bit of those, but for your own sanity, it is important that you print out a copy of your eVisa, you know, from the internet just before you travel. Because again, even if you're going to Europe and other countries that are part of the scheme, if you're not able to show anybody anything on your phone, that's the end of it, really. So your phone, anything could happen. It could fall off whilst you know, you're at the airport. Something could happen. You could have a damaged screen, or it could be a case of your battery is drained. You know, so anything can happen. So just to be sure, what I would do, what I will advise anybody to do, is to print out a copy, keep in your bag, in your travel bag with your passport, so you can show it to immigration. And the beauty of this is, once you get to immigration, all they need from you will probably be your surname or your date of birth. Once they have those two information, they'll be able to then access, you know, your information, and it all comes up.
So what if I lost my BRP card?
If you lose your BRP card, I reckon you would then need to do what any other person would do, whether eVisa system is in place or not. If you've lost the BRP card, you will need to apply again to the Home Office for a replacement card. So I would expect anybody to apply to the Home Office for a replacement card. And when the card comes, then you could then follow the process we explained in our last video, which is to link that card to your eVisa, and then you get the same access as anyone else. So I think that should answer the question. But if this person has lost the BRP card and is not doing the right thing, not doing the needful, which is to get another one, then that might be a problem. So my advice is go quickly, go online, replace my BRP card, just put on Google and follow the gov.uk link, and it's going to tell you how to do that. Depending on the kind of leave you have, you know, the fees vary. Some don't even get charged for fees at all. I mean, I know very well that if you go indefinite leave, you don't charge, I mean, you don't get fees for replacing the BRP card. You know, yeah. So, I mean, if you've lost it, get a replacement as soon as possible. Once you get that, link it back, and that's sorted. So,
Adi, what if my BRP card expires before December? What do I do?
If it expires, then there is nothing to link. There is absolutely nothing to link. But if it expires, I want to believe that before it expired, you had made application to the Home Office for an extended visa, you know, depending on your category of visa application. So you must have applied for extension of that visa, and then fine, it's admitted that your current BRP card is expired, but then you've made application within time. So you wait for Home Office to decide, just the same way we wait when we make application. When a certain visa expires, you apply for extension. Yeah, it's the same thing. So you wait for Home Office to decide. Once they decide, two things, or one of these two things will happen. They will send you the decision with a BRP card like they used to, or it could be the case that maybe your decision will come after 31st of December. When that happens, then very likely you won't get a BRP card. So Home Office will probably, as part of the decision, give you a link to where you could access your visa, your eVisa, you know, and then if there's need for you to also link that link, you know, to your eVisa, you know, they'll tell you. Everything will be well explained in whatever letter the Home Office will be doing or sending to people if they receive decision after 31st of December 2024. If you have any further question on this, please do contact, do make contact with the team. We're very happy to help you, because I know it's a very tricky part. You know, you could make your application before 31st, and the likelihood that the decision will be made after is there. And then the question is, what do you get? Because you're not going to get a BRP card. So, and then how do you know your status and things like that? I believe it's going to be on the paper, but like I said, if you're still confused about it, contact the team. We'll be very happy to help.
So a lot of people ask, what's the difference between the BRP and the BRC? So it's all these new things are coming into the system, and it's very quite confusing. So, Adi, yeah, where are we at with that?
Oh, okay. I mean, I've explained this many times, you know, to friends, family, and clients. The BRC is identical to the UK resident card that we had under the EU settlement or the EU visa scheme, you know, and it continue with the EU settlement scheme. So, and that's why you see that if you're a family member of an EU national, and then you're here in the UK, you've got something that looks like a BRP. It's not really a BRP, it's a BRC, you know, and you might not be able to use the link we provided, and you'll see that if you've tried to use it, it's probably not linking, it's not even giving you the option. The reason is because you've got a BRC, not a BRP. So this is for BRP card, not BRC. And the reason is, the moment your decision was made for the BRC, on the visa decision itself, Home Office explained how you can view your status online. So you don't need to do this. This is for people with BRP card, not people with BRC card. So I hope that explains.
So is that the BRC system is all electronic?
It's already electronic, and anybody who's got a BRC would have already received, you know, with their BRC, a clear explanation from the Home Office as to how you can view your status online. So all they have to do is to follow the instruction in the decision letter that tells you how to view your BRC card or your eBRP card, you know, online. So that's all they have to do. BRP is for this system. BRC doesn't apply. If you try it, you see that it doesn't work. And yeah, just follow what's written on your letter, and you'll be able to get a perfect view of your status, online if you have a BRC card.
So you're probably asking, what my parents, my grandparents, they've got, they don't know how to use a smartphone, My own parents haven't got a clue, so they hand the phone to me whenever there's any issues. But how are they going to, deal with the situation?
Oh, lovely. This applies to almost every one of us. We got a parent traveling between airports, and this is going to continue. It's not just for the UK, it's going to be anywhere in the world you go to, really. We see a future where in the next 3-4 years, you don't even take BRP card or BRC card anywhere. Yeah, so it's important we get ready for this. The good thing is most airports are updated, so the moment you can say your name and your date of birth, your parents are good, even if they don't have anything with them. If they can say their name and they know their date of birth, then the system will be able to generate their visa, or will be able to show their visa, and that will be the end of that. But again, with elderly parents, they get confused sometimes, anything could happen. So it's important, as a rule of thumb, if they are traveling, that you help them, by printing out a copy for them.
Yeah, no, that's great. So the BRC is basically electronic visa, isn't it?
Yes.
So at the moment, the BRP is the physical card, BRC is the electronic.
BRC, I wouldn't say it's the electronic, it's also a physical card at the moment. But,
is it?
Yes, but the point we're making is that this new system or this new requirement, that if you have a BRP card, you have to link it. The act of linking it with eVisa doesn't happen with BRC card. BRC card are already linked. And in the letter giving you the BRC card, Home Office already explains how you can view your BRC card online, which means it's already linked. You have an eVisa that can be viewed anywhere, provided you comply with the instructions on the letter. But we never used to have that for the BRP, which is why I said for decisions made after 31st, we're probably going to have something similar to what we have with BRC card decisions, where they will say, this is the link for you to view your visa online, which is why I said whoever has made an application and expecting the result, they don't need to panic. There's nothing to panic about. Just wait for the decision to come out and let's see what Home Office comes with. If they come up with a decision before 31st of December, you probably get a BRP card, and then you have to do the link as we discussed in our last video. But if it's going to be after, I reckon the decision is going to contain instruction on how you can link these two together, or what you need to do, what link you have to follow to then view your visa online.
So I hope you found that session useful. If you do have any questions that you'd like to address to us personally, then we're happy for you to contact us. We will give you 10 minutes free advice if you're a subscriber. And we would like to reach out to you, and if there's any issues, then please don't hesitate to contact us. So remember, this is your channel. You can like the channel, you can subscribe to the channel. So any hot moment, topical news we will address, and anything that you want us to cover, any issues that you have, generally we're more than happy to do that. So please, don't hesitate to reach out to us.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's great being here again. We hope you loved the video. If you got further questions still on this, we know there'll be more questions. There were questions we just didn't see the need to answer. But if you feel very keen about any question, following from this video, you can always send them to us. Our email, everything, will be on our description, so you can check them out. Do the needful, contact us. Let's give you the help that you deserve. And like I said last week, our teams are waiting, and they're here to serve you.
So it's been great being with you today.
Yeah, same here. So we see you next week. Thank you for watching.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.